Just days before he hands over to a new government, Obama scrapped rules dating back to the 1960s, which allowed those leaving Cuba a fast track to U.S. citizenship. This means normal immigration rules will also apply to Cubans arriving at land borders. The move would bring greater consistency to his country's immigration policy. Obama's historic visit to Havana last year had only suggested that the policy would be scrapped. This prompted a spike in the number of migrants attempting the trip to the U.S. out of fear that normalized relations would bring an end to the special status granted to Cuban immigrants. Meanwhile, the decision has generated mixed reactions among Cubans, though the Cuban government has welcomed the policy, calling it an important step forward in bilateral relations.
With the adoption of this joint statement, a new migration agreement between Cuba and the United States, two problems concerning the migration relations between our two countries are solved. Namely, two policies, the so-called wet food, dry food policy, and the Cuban Medical Professional Parole Program, which were obstacles in the process for Cuba and the United States to work towards the normalization of migration relations.
And now we just heard about the news that Obama has removed the wet food, dry food policy, and we're asking to please not to go ahead with it and to help us because we can't go back to our country. We sold our houses, everything. We are here, we don't know what to do.
So we're asking for help.
That is the best thing Obama has invented, having removed the law of the dry food, wet food policy, because at the end of the day, a brief friendship is made between our country and the United States. And let's see if things will improve little by little.
For a truth, this policy will have a wide-ranging impact transforming both Cuba and the United States. Emuan Okolie, TVC News.